Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
all right, everyone, it's been a while since I did a hot take reaction. My pal, the Leaky Doomcock, has a new video out about the feminist agenda going in onto the Mandalorian set, and they had to block Kathleen Kennedy. So we got to see if there's any truth. Are his sources legit? And I got my pal Griffin on with me. Say hi, Griffin.
What's going on, dude? Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, we got a hot one tonight. I got to do more of these. I got to compete with everyone else's videos. They crap out content all the time.
Right. You're doing good though, man.
Okay, thanks. Well, we were actually behind the scenes. We're having a hot conversation, so I'm like, we should just go live with this. We're talking about the legitimacy. I'm messing that up. Of sources. Sources. Are these people legit? Where are they getting their sources? What could be a source? Now, I am in the rumor speculation. Oh, here's Lunga. Oh, you just got home. Do you have time to hop on, Lunga? We got Griffin here.
Oh, man, please do.
I'll send. I don't think he can. Maybe he'll just do it on his phone. I'll send him a link anyway. We are going to react to a Leaky Peacock video. Did you ever see my Leaky Peacock video?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
I ripped into him hard. I think that's one of my best work, and I was a little bit buzzed when I did it too.
Is that super recent?
Last month or two, I think.
Okay, I'll check it out, man. I'm not a fan of Doomcock at all whatsoever.
Well, that's interesting because that's the video we're going to react to. Have you ever watched his videos?
Yeah, I mean, I know enough about him to, form my own opinion.
All right, so what's your opinion on where his sources come from? Tell the audience.
I think that Doomcock is basically just some guy on the internet who's just feeding into the rumor mill. I don't believe that Doomcock, has any legitimate sources. I really don't. And if he's ever gotten a scoop, somebody in the comments, please correct me because I doubt it.
This is a symptom of the menace of fandom and others. They take credit for everything. Some of these sources could actually be leaks, but he wasn't the first one to report on it.
Yeah, I mean, if Doomcock had Jason Ward as a source or somebody real who does this stuff for a living, then you've got something. But I'm pretty sure we don't. So,
well, Fanjecture, that video hurt my brain. What, my intro? Or Doomcock?
Your intro is fucking amazing.
I need to
hopefully
update
he's not talking about that.
Okay, yeah, hopefully not. Actually, he's talking out of his peen hat. So
indeed.
Hey, gloves are off when someone wears a peen hat on the internet. Oh, we got Daddy in the back.
Sweet.
Hey, Daddy, you just got back.
What's going on, brother?
Fucking exhausted.
Are you sure you should be on?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, we're just gonna react to this Doomcock video.
Yeah, I'm just unpacking some shit that came while I was gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. This weekend coming up is my book release.
Yeah.
But the end of the month is C2E2 convention.
Oh wow.
And I got professional pass for it, so I'm going to C2E2. So I had to finish my lightsaber so it actually lights up and get my Jedi costume to cosplay a Jedi at C2E2.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
Nice, Lunga. When you get a chance, check out that test video. I am going to start pumping out content here very soon.
Yeah. I want to take a look at it as soon as I wrap my head around. So, I mean, shit's getting so crazy that last night or the other night, I was having some dream about something with the fucking channel. If I'm dreaming about it, my head's been way too fucking wrapped up in the shit. So
I understand, man.
Lunga, have you ever watched the Doomcock video?
No, and I refuse to. And I was just actually watching your video from last night. Why the hell are you covering news from We Got This Covered?
Oh, where? What part? The
Shots fired, man.
the Spider-Man one. With the,
my wife has been helping me with topics. She did decide to do that.
yeah, but the moment you see sources, We Got This Covered, that means no source.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I talked about that in the video a little bit.
Well, I stopped the video because you started.
Oh, you stopped the video.
That's
well, you started this one. I still went to one of yours.
Okay. Well, my wife, I said so I could do more content. She's been helping me out with topics and thumbnails.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll have to talk about leaks at some point because We Got This Covered is bullshit. Always is.
Complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're sure you're not going to watch? Because that's what we're going to do is watch a Doomcock video.
Please stick around. React.
You know, you've made me sit around and watch other videos that I didn't want to watch. So why should today be any different?
I told you this is part of the content I provide is hot take reactions.
Yeah, I'll give you a lukewarm reaction. But go ahead.
All right, let's see what the Doomcock, the Leaky Peacock, has to say.
I'll just read my mail while you're doing that.
Doomcock
Okay.
and Mike Zero are the same person.
I don't know who I.
You know who Mike Zero is, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's go react to one of his.
I wanted to do a skit before called Zero News.
Dude, let's do it. Let's make that shit happen.
All right. Well, maybe I'll work. Maybe me and Griffin could do reactions to that. He doesn't seem too interested.
Let's start.
I didn't say I'm not
this
interested,
week.
Max. You take things way too seriously sometimes.
I'm just kidding with you too. I'm just kidding. All right, so let's bring this up here. Make it large. Not like what's under the hat. He's overcompensating with that peen hat. That's for sure. Lunga, you remember my Leaky Peacock video, don't you?
Yeah.
You didn't think it was my best work? No.
It's not your worst work.
What? What's my worst work? What's my?
Your worst work is your video on me.
No, that was some of my best. That's how I got my new friend. Because that's you're like, maybe I'll talk to this guy. I don't know. You wanted
No, that was me saying let me be a good person and try to reach out to people.
Okay.
And I went 1 for 2 on that because you were 1 and the other one was B level and he didn't give me a shot because he became a fucking idiot. So I'm 1 for 2 on that one.
All right. Hey Griffin, did you see my video about Lunga? That's funny too.
Honestly,
and Josh.
I feel like I've just been so busy with moving and getting settled in that I haven't really gotten caught up on everyone's content. So my apologies there, man.
No problem.
This was like way back in November.
Okay.
You know what, Griffin? I'll send you that link because you'll be laughing your head off because I also talk about a certain person that's no longer in the order.
Well, you have to send them. If you send them that link, you have to follow up with my response to you. Fuck, where I destroy you.
Destroyed? I don't know about you. Destroyed.
Destroyed you.
All right. Grobnob the Troll says Mike Zero is my hero. Okay. Now more power to you, I guess.
I feel sorry for you if Mike Zero is your hero.
Ice Cat Brain Cells. Am I going to see a Doomcock video? Yes. Obi-Wan vlog. Hey yo. We're gonna react to it. Mike Zero is like a theme park ride operator. He could be, I don't know. Phobic Zeno, Doomcock scoops Reddit post. So lots of people have claimed that Reddit is the source. We'll see.
The Star Wars League subreddit is usually pretty good.
Yeah, that or 4chan I've heard too.
Sometimes.
All right, so let's get this started.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, I gotta skip it. Hold on a second. Gotta wait till the ad's done.
By the way, have you seen this yet? I'm assuming you have.
Me? You mean, did I watch the video?
Yeah, because I haven't seen it.
I started to, and then I was
Okay.
like, I should react to this. A funny one. I think it is. Let me see. All right.
Thank you all and enjoy this video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I have some alleged leaks.
Is he using autotune? I think he is using autotune for this voice. You think? Are you there?
I mean, I've heard his real voice when he's been on other shows. It's not really autotune. It's just got like a reverb. That's all.
Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. All right.
At this point, I don't even
From the
know.
Mandalorian production regarding Kathleen Kennedy and the future of Lucasfilm. This information comes to me from a brand new source.
A brand new
albeit
one.
A source I've known.
He's talking about sources for like a minute here. A brand new one. All right.
For some time now. A friendly source that I have no reason to suspect would feed me any false information. All that said, please treat this information as rumor, pending further confirmation.
Now, I actually think
Why the fuck should I believe this guy?
I actually think there could be low bottom tier people at Lucasfilm that work on the sets and stuff that would be willing to give people like him
I doubt it.
some info, but they're not important to the production. I mean, that important. I could see it happening. I don't know.
An intern, a really pissed off intern, is just writing Doomcock emails.
But it doesn't have to be legit for him to run with it, though, either. That's the thing.
I don't know, man.
All right, let's get.
I am informed by this source, who is directly tied to people with close knowledge of The Mandalorian Season 2.
Directly tied.
Yeah.
It's not.
Sure.
He's not.
That they are currently shooting Season 2 of The Mandalorian, and that Kathleen Kennedy has been banned from the set.
Banned from the set. Now, do you think that's legit?
No, because
no.
she's the president of Lucasfilm. So.
No, I don't think that's possible.
It's not.
I do think they want to limit her role with Mandalorian, but I don't think they ban her from the set. That's pretty extreme.
I
Very
repeat,
doubtful.
according to this rumor, obtained directly from sources with direct knowledge of the production, Kathleen Kennedy has been banned from the Mandalorian set, and more, I am informed that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are in the process of seizing control.
Now, I'm the source for that. I've been saying Favreau is the man for a while that's going to replace it. I have a video way back. That's my speculation.
And I would be down for that.
Yeah. And I think they are letting his movement in Lucasfilm, everything he touches goes forward very fast. For everything, I'm not saying she's not involved at all, Kathy, but everything that she's involved with kind of gets stalled or.
Well, I mean, what evidence do we really have to suggest that?
Well, it's all speculation on my part, but I don't claim I'm the source.
Yeah.
I've long said that I think Bob Iger and Kathy are on different pages, and she's just kind of being phased out.
Right.
She's always talking about meetings and
that's what we all want. That doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's true. You're right.
There's nothing legitimate about this.
Nothing legitimate.
Nothing legitimate. She's the president of fucking. She's the president of fucking Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody can ban her from a set. Okay? just understand that. I mean, Disney is the parent company. Lucasfilm still kind of acts independently. You realize this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No one can ban her from the fucking set. Okay. She'd be fired before she'd be banned from a set. That's
right. I mean, if anything, season 2 was greenlit by Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's that.
Well,
and you know how they're gonna quantify this? Kathleen Kennedy doesn't show up on the set for the first month. Maybe she's busy with Indiana Jones 5, and they'll say, "Look, it's true because she hasn't been on the set."
Well, here's what I think could happen. Because she's the president. She is free to make creative decisions, develop projects, but then she still has to go to Horn and Iger to get things greenlit where the funding comes through, where they actually start production. And I think that's the disconnect. She's free to develop whatever she wants, but when she actually has to get more funding, like if they want to increase the budget for Star Wars projects, they still have to go to Alan Horn and Bob Iger. And that's why they're always talking about slowdown on Bob Iger's part, because they don't want to give her an extension. They don't want to give her more funding for projects. They don't want to pump more into Star Wars until she's gone. They don't want to increase the budget production for all these shows and films. And that's why she's always saying, I'm having meetings with Ryan Johnson, D.B. Weiss, David Benioff that never come to fruition.
I don't think that they anticipated that the Mandalorian would be such a massive success. I mean, they didn't have Baby Yoda merch out in time for the holiday. So I'm not really sure if Bob Iger knows what he's doing either.
No, they did. They purposely did not put the merch out because they didn't want any leaks. They were so paranoid about leaks. That's why they actually took a hit on merchandise just so it didn't leak.
Huh. That's an interesting theory.
Well, we have a source that's close to Doomcock in the chat.
Filoni and Favreau kind of came out and said that. It's just not a theory.
Okay.
I have a source. Echo Base Network.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Echo Base Network has worked with Doomcock on the documentary. He was the narrator. Okay, so here's what Echo Base says. His sources were correct on the Rise of Skywalker. And I don't think Doomcock would just make stuff up. I 100% he's told information.
Okay, but I mean, that's nice and all, but who are you exactly?
Echo Base Network.
I don't know who you are. So,
all right. Well, to be fair, Echo Base, I don't think that he was the only one or the first one to report on the Rise of Skywalker leaks. Everyone got that, including Brian Ward.
Those were Jedi Praxis leaks from Reddit. Everyone got it from
Jedi
there.
Praxis and Jason Ward.
Yeah. So he kind of this is what happens. They take the Phantom Menace was right. They take credit for everything, but this was across the board leaks.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Doomcock plagiarized leaks from Jedi Praxis and Jason Ward.
A lot of people in this side of the fandom do not like Jason Ward, just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Or let's get back to him and see what else Doomcock has to say.
Of Lucasfilm. As much as 2 weeks ago, I might have doubted the credibility of this information.
Oh, he would doubt it then? Okay.
However, this rumor dovetails neatly with reporting from Midnight's Edge regarding
there's the other Midnight's Edge. Okay.
Current state of Lucasfilm. On February 1st, they posted a video citing a rumor from Pinewood that Kathleen Kennedy was headed out the door for early retirement, citing leaked messages to directors of the Obi-Wan television show that they could expect to be dealing with someone other than Kennedy in the near future.
Aren't these the same
from my source would seem to
who said that Kennedy would have been gone ages ago? These are the same people.
I'm one of those people, to be fair. But I always said that it would be, in a way that would sicken you. That it would be that she'd just be phased out. She'd get an extension with little to do.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. But I never claim sources.
Right.
I always said I've said that Favreau has been kind of doing the work. She's doing her thing, and they won't get rid of her till after the Rise of Skywalker,
right? Because
they want the bullet points towards the end of her career, highest grossing trilogy, which I think she got, and maybe they are turning it back, Obi-Wan back into a film. I'm not sure.
Right, and don't get me wrong, I'm not really a Kathy Kennedy fan. I don't think that she's been a good leader for this fandom, and she should step down. I just don't agree with this Alex Jones level conspiracy theory nonsense.
I have a source right here, behind the scenes at Doomcock's Lair. Phobuxino is my source. What can I steal from Reddit today? Please,
that's great.
Please, Phobuxino, you're my valued source, trusted close to production of the Doomcock. And so is Echo Base. I need your help in the future. You're my sources. Daddy, you're being a little quiet. Can you stomach this video after your long trip?
Oh, I'm just trying to try on my Jedi robes here while you guys are talking.
Oh,
but I am hearing you. You.
All right, let's finish this. Well, I don't know if we're going to watch the whole video. Let's just...
Midnight's Edge's reporting, which should come as no surprise to anyone given their meticulous reporting and past track record. As it turns
they
out,
have a good track record? Midnight's Edge? All right. these YouTubers really think a lot of themselves. They think they're really. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and they think that the industry is afraid of their videos. What was that? Clownfish TV. They're afraid of how we feel about these movies. We're making that much of an impact with these videos. I don't know.
However, if my source is correct, they may have understated the severity of what is going on behind the scenes at Lucasfilm. The notion of early retirement seems quite benign in comparison to actually being banned from the set of a production purportedly under Kennedy's authority as head of Lucasfilm. If Kennedy has been banned from the Mandalorian set, this suggests not only a loss of power for Kennedy, but an actual state of hostility inside Lucasfilm that could be characterized as civil war.
I'm glad that you see humor in this. This is just embarrassing.
Well, this is what's popular on YouTube. You're getting a lot more views than I am. Hey, Jedi Wanderer. My source, Echo Base. Let me see. Whatever release was Reddit was told by his source. So I was thinking it's confirming.
Yeah, sure. So he's gonna claim that Jedi Praxis got all his stuff from Doomcock's source. Okay, sure. All right. Good. Echo, I'm trying to respect you. I want to respect you, but please don't go there.
I mean, I'm gonna say I don't believe it's legit, but it's possible. It's possible he has a source. I mean, I think, but I don't think it's it. I don't think.
Yeah, and it's possible I'm a real Jedi too. Anything's possible. Doesn't mean it's true.
I hope you are. I hope you are. Now, I previewed a little bit of this video. It really gets on the edges. She's being blocked because the injecting of feminist agenda. So that's where I want to get to.
Bear in mind that the Obi-Wan television series was all set to go, with cast and crew hired and Ewan McGregor himself ready to recreate his iconic role as the legendary Jedi Knight, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is as close to a sure thing as Lucasfilm is ever likely to get. It is the legal equivalent of printing your own money. The idea of seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi again is something that, if done properly, would ignite the fandom and rescue Disney Star Wars from the trash heap of irrelevance. The problem is, Disney Star Wars hasn't really done anything properly at all since they acquired the property.
I don't agree with that. I have a lot of problems with them, but The Mandalorian's great. I like Rogue One. If they would have followed through after The Force Awakens, it would have been good. I know you guys disagree. You kind of your disagreement a little bit here on the sequel trilogy, but I don't think everything.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay, go ahead.
A lot of it was hype for me, being that I'm 21, and it was nice to be able to go to the movies as an adult and enjoy new Star Wars movies. But a lot of that hype kind of wore off for me by the time that Solo rolled around. And, there's been a lot of great, compelling arguments about why The Last Jedi wasn't a great Star Wars film.
I like the Sci-Fi Dragons comment. These YouTubers are a bunch of LARPers.
Bunch of what?
LARPers.
LARPers?
Yeah.
Lunga, I don't actually know where you stand on the sequel trilogy.
How do you not know?
Maybe I do. I don't know. It's been a long day for me too.
I mean, I'm kind of a middle ground. Like, I hated The Last Jedi for many, many, many reasons, and none of them being for woke reasons.
Yeah.
I hated them for bad writing. That's the legitimate critique I can get for that. It's just very bad writing. They could have done things, still kept his vision that he wanted without stupid shit he did. Force Awakens, okay movie, not the best, but it got it kicked off the way I think it, could have gone well. Rise of Skywalker, basically a sequel to The Force Awakens, ignoring The Last Jedi. Lots of problems because it was rushed. The whole series was rushed. Could have been much better, but hey, series is over. It ended. I'm okay. I'm not happy, but it's like, all right, let's move on.
I guess I feel the same way. I mean, I'm just bored. I'm ready to move on to something new.
Yeah.
And honestly, The Force Awakens got me really excited about Star Wars again, but The Last Jedi kind of just felt like a big fuck you to everybody who, got excited about Star Wars again.
I lost my shit after Last Jedi. I went full madman on YouTube. And
honestly, I was in denial about that movie for a long time.
Right away, from the theater, I was pissed off. My wife and me fought in the the movie theater parking lot. I just kept thinking about how Mark Hamill is he's so for the fandom of Star Wars, and I kept thinking about the behind the scenes of the Force Awakens Blu-ray, where he was so happy to be involved, to get everyone back, and he was narrating for the story read, and he didn't have one line in The Force Awakens. And then when he finally gets on screen, they do that to him and they don't listen to him. And I just lost it. I kept imagining that in my head. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Not only that, remember, it was a literal cliffhanger at the end of Force Awakens that we're going to get Luke Skywalker. So to mess it up, that was the whole selling point for the next movie. You're going to get Luke Skywalker. And we didn't get it, and he didn't get it.
Right. And we never saw Han, Luke, and Leia on screen together again. Let that soak and marinate in your brain for a minute.
All right. So hey, Echo Base, you're always welcome here. I want my source. Oh, looking smooth.
There he is.
Let me see here. Nice.
Kind of hard to get with the phone here. And okay, I guess that's
nice.
It was a pain in the ass to put together. It's like multiple parts, so I'm gonna have to have
very dark Jedi.
Well, I did ask in the Discord, should I get brown or black? And everyone's like, get the black one, get the black one. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I want one of those. Is it expensive?
This was like $40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
share me that link. Although I'm a big guy, so I might need a bigger
You'll have to wear that to Celebration when you do go.
You know what, Griffin? You keep asking that. Send me a ticket and send me an airline ticket, and I'll go. There you go.
We'll see, man.
All right. So now that we hear Lunga's fake news about Griffin sending him a ticket, let's get to this one.
The movies are flaming dumpster fires of disappointment.
Flaming dumpster fires. I've heard him in a video say explosive diarrhea and stuff. This is how you get views.
I think that we need an Alex Jones style show for your channel where we just go off on tangents about nonsense.
That's my old videos.
Really? Dude,
people used to say that about me.
Really?
Yeah.
You take your shirt off and stuff too, like Alex Jones?
No. Matt Jarbo is in here too. I'll bring Matt in as well. He's gonna probably lay the smack down on these sources. He's probably got something to say about sources too. Hold on. I want Matt to join the Grey Order, and I want my boy, the Sci-Fi Dragon, to join too. He's a good dude. Me and the Sci-Fi Dragon have kind of been on the same path with not being with the Fandom Menace, but watching that content and then getting away from it. So,
I mean, I've been involved in the Star Wars leaks community for like 5 or 6 years now, so it's pretty easy for me to decipher truth from bullshit like this video.
Yeah. Hey, this is what gets the most views.
Yeah.
Not exactly
the narrative. That's the thing. It fits the narrative, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
All
right, let me see what Relapse is saying. The only reason the plot was leaked for the Rise Scholar was because John Boyega left the script under the bed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true either, though. It's possible, but
what would make you say that's not true when J.J. Abrams said on an interview it happened and John Boyega confirmed it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Jason's had sources for
each. It could have just been a marketing thing too. I don't know.
What up?
Oh, Nerd Report. Yeah, we got to get Louis Leck on here eventually too.
It's not like there was just a plot leak for The Rise of Skywalker and not each other new Star Wars film under the Disney banner.
So Matt, you came to weigh in about these Peacock sources.
Yeah.
I know you got some info.
I actually did a video about this earlier, and then I hit the wrong button, and it was like a heated video. And then I accidentally hit the wrong button halfway through, and it stopped recording.
Oh no!
And I'm like, I got done, and I went like, son of a bitch. And then my girlfriend's all like, "Are you done working?" And I'm all like, "No." She's like, "Go get dinner." I'm like, "Fuck." So
I want to see that video.
I'll have to do it tomorrow. It's one of the stupidest things I've seen. It's legitimately one of the dumbest things. Like I can only make it in like maybe like a minute and a half, and I can never do a Doomcock video.
Right.
Because I feel like I'm just getting dumber.
My brain hurts. I could use a beer right now.
Yeah, like that was the whole thing. I kind of like took that rage and put that into like Sonic is not the culture war video I put out today. So that's like coming off of the Doomcock video. But no, people are these people are making everyone stupider.
Yep.
No, it's true. It's true. They just go okay, like look at it right now. There's no news right now, right? There's like no news. You know, everything is just kind of whatever. You know, and then it's like, well, we need to keep the views coming. We need to keep the money coming in. What can we do? Like, let's just make it up. Let's just, my source. It's a third. If you listen to what he says, he basically lays out his source like Rick Moranis laying out his relationship to Lone Star in Spaceballs, you know?
Woke balls.
Right? Like, you know that whole scene where it's all like, you are my cousin's brother's second nephew's neighbor's roommate's son. Well, what does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
Did you hear Lunga about? Did you see my woke balls video? More Jarbo?
No, I didn't, man. I didn't today.
Me and Bosti from the Grey Order have a series called This Week in Woke, and I made up a fake woke story about them going ahead with Spaceballs 2 starring Brie Larson. Woke balls. Get the balls out of space. Get the ball out.
I saw that you put that video up, and I was like, okay, what the hell is that? Like, I haven't heard it. I just haven't got around to watching. Yeah, I just went like, I'm all like, I haven't heard anything remotely about this, and I'm like, okay.
that was the point. It was also to catch Bosti off guard at the beginning. She's like, "What is this? I don't know if there's actually doing." She didn't know if it was a joke or not, too. So her reaction's pretty funny.
Well, who can tell right now, right? Everything's. I mean, look at what's going on with the leakers. You know what I mean? Like the scoopsters, right? So you've got like 3 of them right now, 3 or 4 of them, and you've got like Jeremy Conrad, you've got Daniel RPK, you've got Charles Murphy, and you've got Mikey Sutton. Those are kind of like the 4 primaries at the moment, right? And if you watch Den of Nerds content, you see this like every day. You know, he's like, "Oh, there's a new Doctor Strange 2 rumor. We're gonna break it down for you," right? And it's, you know, it's like that's. But then you go, like, okay, well, where did this originate? And it's all like, "Oh, Daniel RPK from behind his Patreon," you know. And it's like, but the thing is, Daniel RPK, Jeremy Conrad, they siphon off each other. You know, Daniel goes to his Patreon. I don't know. He makes something up. This dude doesn't write for anybody at this point. You know, here's the thing, Echo Base Network, right? Like these people who say they have their sources, a lot of the shit never comes true unless it comes from Reddit. That's where it comes true, right? Like, here's the thing. You want to sit there and defend Doomcock, fine. He's your boy. He narrated your documentary, all good. But the test screening stuff was reported on multiple times. Not one time. Not I one time heard from this dude that I know. It's multiple videos were made. Multiple stories were told. All of it bullshit. So either he was taken for a loop and then decided to double down on it, knowing it was probably bullshit, and therefore that is a complete lie to your audience. But here's the thing. People who watch him and watch people like him legitimately do not care about being informed. It's like I said in my Sonic video. Let me lay this out for you, right? Max, you remember that whole situation with Terminator Woke Fate, right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh my God, why did they say that? Because Tim Miller, The director of the movie had said that Linda Hamilton is going to scare the F out of misogynists. That was the line he said, and that was the line they dove into. Oh my God, Terminator Dark Fate is woke now. Woke because it's going to scare misogynists, right? There's that. Okay.
Same thing
So
with
then-
Ewan McGregor and Birds of Prey.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so they're using that as a way to target those movies. So they bring in Sonic. Literally, go to Cosmic Book News, not whatever that website is, and you'll find like the article that says Sonic beat Birds of Prey, and it says the good guys won. You know, it says the good guys won, and I'm like, well, you know that the producer, the guy who developed this movie, developed Sonic, who was brought in by Sega to make it work, was Tim fucking Miller.
Ah.
The same guy who said that Linda Hamilton is going to scare misogynists was the same dude who developed Sonic. Jeff Fowler, the director of Sonic, was his protege. So that's what I'm talking about when people want to bring into this culture war shit. You want to bring it in. You literally know nothing. You all know nothing. You sit there in front of your camera or your microphone and you literally pull news from what some other dim-witted, stupid, spud-sucking chucklefuck has to fucking say, and they don't know anything. They don't know anything.
They know one thing. What will get them clicks? That's
Yeah,
all they
that's all it is. That's all it boils down
You
to.
have to get to the part of the video where this is where it really goes off the rails for me, is the reason she was blocked is the feminist agenda she was trying to insert into the Mandalorian.
Oh my fucking God.
I think that I did a little bit of a preview of the video, but let's get back to it.
Exacerbated by the gasoline of identity politics and
Identity
sticks
politics.
of virtue signaling dynamite. Despite being poised on the brink of actual filming, the Obi-Wan TV series was put on hiatus as all the scripts were discarded and new scripts were allegedly being solicited. This halting of production was ordered by Kathleen Kennedy herself, according to news reports released at the time, and may well be at the heart of this seismic shift behind the scenes at Lucasfilm. Consider the possibilities. Scenario number 1. Kennedy saw the success of The Mandalorian with its lack of identity politics, its failure to hate men, its failure to promote the idea that the Force is female as a direct challenge to her authority in the
This is where it goes off he's really spinning it here now.
Alex fucking Jones, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I believe she has an agenda, but to say, oh, this is
Isn't she
successful.
like 70 years old?
Probably, I don't know.
She's gonna retire. It's coming, and everyone's.
Kathleen Kennedy really gives a shit, but I don't know.
But to say that she would take something that's successful and then go insert it because it's not there yet is ridiculous. I think she wants it. She has an agenda for women working in the industry and directors and characters. But what he's proposing is preposterous. About it's successful and it doesn't have the agenda. I got to go there to the set and then I'm blocked.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back. I'm not going to watch too much. I'm not going to put you guys through too much more of this.
Thank you.
And therefore, Kennedy interceded in order to derail the production and rewrite the scripts to insert her agenda. That is one possibility.
Oh,
A
okay.
possibility that could well have been so deeply hurtful to the Disney Corporation, derailing a potentially profitable production much needed for Disney Plus at great expense and public embarrassment, that it sealed Kennedy's fate and opened the door for Favreau and Filoni to move against her. Another possibility is that Kennedy had already injected her special woke wankery into the scripts. They were poised to begin production with a set of scripts that would have
Wankery.
absolutely destroyed the Obi-Wan series before it even filmed the first scene. And
Garbo,
Favreau and Filoni interceded to stop
I
the
gotta
whole
stop-
mess
I gotta
before
stop
it
it.
could
Hold on.
continue and retooled.
I don't think I could watch much more.
Jarbo, back me up on this. That he apparently has no idea how script writing is done.
No. I mean, I've seen that car video with him and Jeremy, and the only thing he knows what to do is how to put back burgers. That's about it. Look, the thing is, this guy's a fucking moron. Okay, he just but listen to the words he uses, right? So he'll sit there and he tries to equate. He'll go, "Oh, Midnight's Edge already previously reported on this." Well, Midnight's Edge was wrong for one. They've been wrong on a lot of things. They never really, it's the whole idea here is like a lot of these sources, shit never really ever comes out that's real. You ever notice that? I mean, the Reddit leaks have way more credibility than anything involving what these YouTubers come up with.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'm tired of it, man. I'm so goddamn tired of it. It's just
they got a bonus with the Reddit leaks because it made them look credible when it was just the Reddit leaks.
Oh yeah. Because so many people also think that in the Fandom Menace think that Doomcock is the one who reported on the leaks, that he broke that story. And they're like, Doomcock was right about what?
He might have got the most views.
I mean,
well,
it was Paul Paxis and Jason Ward.
Yeah, and they both have track records, Yeah. And so it's like that's all it is. It's like you can track back this information to that source.
Right.
It's like I will do videos about stuff Mikey Sutton says because Mikey Sutton has actually a track record. Like he's got a track record of getting some stuff right. And so it's like, all right, cool. He's more credible than other people who just pull shit out of their ass.
Right.
And then, because there's no news right now.
Right.
Everyone is just gunning for clicks and views. So it's literally like, who is this person going to play? What is We Got This Covered going to say next? Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Irish? What's wrong? I don't know what's going on.
Trav is trying to set up Irish and phobic.
She's engaged.
Hey, man, no ring.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, there's no ring.
They're starting to really like each other, I think, in the comment. They're like,
chicken, brown cow.
Irish, I'm sorry to say this. What people are seeing is you guys are becoming the typical sitcom couple who hate each other.
Yeah, the odd couple. Are we shipping Irish? All right, I don't know if I want to watch any more of this.
The entire series to purge it of Kennedy's franchise-destroying brand of political propaganda. That is scenario number 2. Another scenario, though I view this as a remote possibility, is that Kennedy reduced the number of...
Oh, the other ones are very likely. This one's a remote one.
episodes on order to sabotage the production, necessitating the shutdown of the series and the repurposing of the scripts into an Obi-Wan feature film. I view this as unlikely simply because the Disney Plus enterprise is more successful than the movies, which have been chronic disappointments. And I
actually think that's very likely.
Disappointment.
I think it's very likely because there has been a woman director on The Mandalorian with Deborah Chow, but as she leaves on her way out, that's another headline for her. Feature film released, Obi-Wan with Deborah Chow as she goes out in Indiana Jones 5. That's a perfect way to go out, along with the highest grossing trilogy. So I think that's very likely, Doomcock. I disagree. I think that's all I could stomach. Is that good for you guys?
I have 0 sources, and I've been saying for a while now that Kathleen Kennedy is going to retire after Indiana Jones 5.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, let's also look at the dates here. Like,
to jump to.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just process of elimination.
Well, yeah. What are the dates of Indiana Jones 5? July 2021. When does her contract expire? September 2021.
Exactly.
It's like not fucking rocket science. Sorry to swear so much, Max. I do apologize.
Oh, no problem.
You're like, I'm not making any fucking money anyway. Goddamn it.
Just as long as you don't do that Menace Man impersonation like last time about Kathy. You did it. That got my video demonetized.
I don't remember that, to be fair.
That's all right.
So I don't know what I said.
That's all right. It's fine.
That's okay. That happens. Yeah, someone can link me to things that I've said. That'd be fantastic. So I know where to scrub things from the internet. No, look, here's the thing. I'm not against people speculating over stuff like this, right? And Doomcock can speculate all the hell he wants, even though he's wrong, like all the time about everything. But the thing is really it's the audience that looks at what he says as being factual. That's my biggest concern, is that they treat everything that he says. And it's like, and the thing is, look at what Jeremy did when the test screening stuff came out, right? Like I saw, I think it was it Relapse in the chat saying here, like, you know, like Louis Lecca, Nerd Report, reported he went, you know, boots on the ground, Access Media in LA, you know, talked to his people, and they were like, hey, what's going on with these test screenings? And they're like, no. You know, and he reported on it, and then I talked about it, and I said exposing the lies, because that's what it was. And Jeremy saw that video, and then he wanted to get ahead of that video, so he makes another video attacking Lewis. And at the end of that video, he basically calls him a racist. He's like, "Oh, you're just another person who hates white men." Like, he legitimately said that in the video. And like, that's the thing with Jeremy. He's just like, you're going to sit there and call this dude a racist? You said nothing racist. Like, is your masculinity so fragile? Is your whiteness so fragile that you literally have to invent a straw man racist because you don't have any other valid argument outside of trying to discredit somebody's sources who actually lives and works in the system?
Okay, Echo Base is saying no one is saying what he is saying is factual, not even
fuck off, Echo Base, shut the fuck up. No, that line does not fucking work. That line does not fucking work. Period. Point blank. Full stop. And I'm going to tell you why. So open your fucking ears and fucking listen.
Okay.
Here's what happens with that. Okay. He runs that stupid voice modulated, dumb fucking looking mask out there on the internet. His idiotic, dumb, spud sucking, chuckle fuck redneck goddamn audience. They listen to that stuff. And then they come to other people who actually put in the work, who know what the fuck is happening in the system. And they start running their stupid fucking mouths about shit they don't fucking know, because they're kept ignorant and they're kept dumb and they're kept stupid because they keep believing this shit. And so they treat it like it's real, therefore everyone else treats it like it's real, and he doesn't ever have to really come out and defend his own fucking shit, because he just goes, it's a rumor, it's allegedly. Fuck off with that nonsense. When enough people treat it like it's fact and enough people report on it and enough people keep it going, repetition is how you learn, which means the more you say something is real, the more people fucking believe it. At no point did I hear him come out and say that he was wrong about the test screenings. If he were to come out and say, man, I got that shit wrong, fuck, I was bad, that was my bad, I got it wrong, got the wrong info, then that'd be one thing. I didn't hear it. If it happened, fucking let me know. But in the meantime, do not for a fucking second act like this shit does not get fucking regurgitated and make it harder to have actual honest to God conversations about this shit. And you back it the fuck up too. So that's why I don't take your fucking seriously. Because you want to sit there and play that little, oh, it's a little diversion. It's a little, oh, I can move over to the side. It's a techno-fucking-cality. That's all it is. All right? I've been doing this shit long the fuck enough to know bullshit when I see it. So if you want to sit there and pull that fucking card, I'm going to call you out on it, because it's a load of crap.
That was amazing.
So my book comes out next week.
Yeah, buy Lunga's book. Here's something. Okay, you guys seem to like fucking fiction shoveled down your goddamn fucking gullets by masked morons. Sorry, not you, Max. Right? Who fucking just make up shit. So why not at least go and buy some real fiction from a real writer who makes it up because he wants to make a fucking profit and not keep you dumb, ignorant, and fucking ill-educated? Do that. Buy his goddamn fucking book.
I'll take that endorsement.
Fucking put that on a goddamn fucking poster. I'm sorry. I'm fucking exhausted from yesterday. I was at the Bernie Sanders rally all the goddamn day, and I'm still exhausted from that. So, you know.
Oh boy.
Hey, I shook the man's hand. I feel pretty good about that one. So yeah.
Hey. Even though we might not all agree on politics in here, wouldn't you like to see Trump and Bernie debate each other?
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna happen. I can't wait.
It's gonna be two old guys going after it.
It's gonna be like crazy Bernie, and then it's like, Trump, you are a liar.
That's gonna bring in the views. All right. Well, this went off the rails. Everyone's tired, and
Oh, this was
my
great.
favorite part of Bernie Sanders running is I get to see more. Oh shit! My name crossed my fucking throat off my head. Kirby Enthusiasm.
Look. Oh yeah. More Larry David. That's gonna be
More
great.
Larry David. Yes.
Yeah,
More Larry David.
yeah. You know they're related, right? Like they're actually related.
Distantly.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you can kind of see it. You know, like how I looked at last night's rally was basically Bernie went up there and just played the hits. Like it was like going to a rock concert, you know. But it was all good. It was fun.
Hey Matt, you could clip if you wanted to. You could clip out that part with your ranting and use it.
No, because I like money, Max. I want.
Oh, see what the hell, man? What the hell? I like a little bit of money. I don't turn super chats on.
No, listen. Look,
I'm gonna go hard on you if you get my second video demonetized.
No. It's here's the thing: is I go fucking hard, but I also it's because I care. It's because I legitimately care about truth. I legitimately care about factual information, and I do care about the industry. I've worked in it. I've lived it. It's been my life for a long time, so I'm very protective over it. And when there's a grift, and there's a big grift that's happening, make no mistake about this. I get frustrated, and a lot of people get frustrated, and a lot of people out there get super pissed off at the concept of constantly being lied to because they don't know what to believe. And they want to be able to go to these YouTubers and these websites and hear the truth. Because that's what they go there to get informed. And if they're not being informed properly, then they're being lied to, and they're being dissuaded, and they're being, distrustful acts being thrust upon them. How can you build an actual knowledgeable base of people who know what's going on and could actually work towards some change and not want them to be as informed as humanly possible, but to sit there and make everything a woke agenda and everything is culture war politics, even things that have nothing to do with the culture war getting appropriated in there because someone with some blog said something or some blue check mark on Twitter said something. Now it all of a sudden encompasses the entire project that they talk about. Like, am I the only one? Like, that's fucking bullshit. Am I wrong?
No. Of course not.
Oh my goodness. Now we're
I know you're regretting giving me that link. If you want, I can give it to Lewis, and he's all nicer than I am.
You could give it to Lewis if he wants, but I'm only going to go for 10 more minutes, so I don't know if and then I think Echo Base is trying to trigger us into the elections, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not going there because because I'll tell you the honest truth. I got viewers on both sides in the comments, and I know right now if we go down that route, it's gonna go real off the rails. So I told you guys I don't like to get into politics. I'm not against anyone. I'm not for anyone. But man, just seeing the comments from different sides, I'm like, oh boy, do not go into politics.
No, like here, it's okay, but it's like, look, if you don't like politics,
yeah.
Right, and not everything in entertainment is political. And it's saying, and the thing, the way I bring it out, the way I describe it is most things, and I'm sure Lunga here will absolutely agree with me. Most things are written by lefty. Are what?
Are we betting on that?
That most things are I'm saying I think you would back me up on this one. But most writers in Hollywood, and this is not recent, but across the board, are all left-leaning individuals. Most of them.
Oh yeah.
Right. Whether they're lefty politics, socialists or communists. There's I forget what's that Coen Brothers movie about Hollywood. Came out a couple, Hail Caesar, right? Came out a couple years ago, and there's a great line in there because it deals a lot with like the communists trying to come into Hollywood. And they say, hey, most of us are lefties anyway, and we keep putting these thoughts and ideas into these movies. They weave them in, They
always have. But Hollywood by nature has always been leftist. It's just
to get it back to the video. Doomcock was trying to say she was blocked because that she was actively going to start the agenda because it wasn't there. That's ridiculous.
What would that even look like?
It wouldn't happen. He can have an agenda, but she wouldn't go. I guess that's how people view that the Obi-Wan wasn't agenda driven enough. So she stopped. There is no way she would stop production. They like money more than agenda. Their agenda is money too.
Right.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't get is you're telling me that she somehow the president of the studio was barred from set. You really want to die on that hill? I mean, really?
Yeah, I kind of said that at the beginning. It's like she's president of fucking Lucasfilm. Nobody is barring her from the set. She would have been fired by Iger first before anything like that ever fucking happened. If there was a problem, she's not barred from set. It's just It's just asinine. Just even.
Yeah,
just the
and
words.
there's pictures of her and Lucas together on the set from season 1.
Right.
So it's like, you know, she's a good friend of of Favreau and Filoni. They both speak very highly of her, and she still greenlit the show. You know,
and I keep forgetting that she's the one who put them in charge of it too. I mean, it's just
it's like you know, yeah, it's really funny to me to see that shit play out because people just don't know. Like I said, they'd prefer to be ignorant because of confirmation bias and cognitive dissonance.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end it.
Oh well, Lewis was gonna jump on, but
yeah. If Lewis is gonna come on, I'll stay up because I want to talk to the dude. I mean, Daddy, if you're too tired, you can drop out. He just got back from a trip. He's out of town. A long trip, and unfortunately had a loss in his family. So sorry again. My condolences to your family.
Thank you. But yeah, it was a 8-hour drive there and back.
Yeah. So if Luce is coming on, I'll stay up a little bit more because I want to talk to him.
Yeah, I just sent him the link in, so I know he's got it because I can see on Facebook that he's all for it.
All right, sure.
So
no, since we're kind of just gabbing, I don't know. I'm having a live stream for the event for my book launch next Saturday on the 22nd, Matt. So I'm going to be sending links out. I'm probably doing it the whole time I'm there. So if you want to jump in,
yeah, okay. Earlier in the day for me on Saturday is usually better, or midday Pacific time for me is usually better. So
yeah, I mean, I'm going to be at there. It's going to be going from noon Central until probably 6 p.m.
Okay.
So that's so it starts at 10 a.m. your time.
Cool.
But I'll be streaming for hours most likely.
And his book is available on Amazon, digital, paperback, or hardcover. Lots of choices and free shipping. I'm plugging you.
Pushing that free shipping. That is not by me. That is Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Louis Lecca, I haven't got to talk to you yet.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, the Doctor of Doom is ready to diagnose this crap on YouTube.
Hey, nice to meet you, Max. Long time. I love watching the show. It's some of the stuff I don't really understand what's going on, but what the hell? You know what? It's fun to watch this late night. I want to say hi to all the guys on right now.
What's going on, man?
It's at
Hey,
Matt.
Louis, welcome. How you doing?
How you doing, man? Nice meeting you.
No, it's because Lewis and I talk like every day. So
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, dude. You call me, I hang up.
Whatever. No, you called me last. No, he calls me last night, and I answered the phone.
People on the chat here on Max channel, man.
No, hold on. I'm literally at the Sanders rally, and he calls me up, and he's like, "I just saw Sonic. It was really good. Let's talk about it."
Yeah, I want to talk about movies. You want to talk about an old guy running for president? Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis, you seem like a good dude. I'm happy. Hey, we're interested in both of you guys for the Gray Order, and everyone in the chat too. It's a safe place to collab where we definitely have different sides of the aisle, different opinions, and we're trying to be more civil.
I just want to say from the start, I root for Star Wars to be good. I want it to be good. I try to look at the best side of it. Hopefully, Matt liked the movie a little bit better than I did. I think
I did,
but I gotta say, Matt, you gotta admit, Star Wars deserves better. This is
it. Star Wars is getting better.
They should have whatever, but they should have planned this shit out.
Wait, okay, whatever.
Go for it.
That's what he does. We argue all the time.
Man, would you shut up and let the guy talk?
Man, I could have used you earlier in the stream, Lewis.
I just drank my mom's coffee, man. Sorry.
What I will say about Matt is he responded right away a long time ago, and just like I genuinely appreciate that from a YouTuber. You don't get that a lot.
When you invited him on?
No, I just was talking to him.
Yeah, no, Matt's really a approachable dude. Actually, I wish all this shit with the fighting. I don't know if it's fake or not. I just wish it'd go away. I think all of us, Gray Order, Phantom Menace, or whatever, we all have more in common than we have, that we don't have in common. We all just get along and have a good time and have, constructive criticism of the stuff we love. And we just love this shit, man. We're obsessing on it. And I think the general audience would roll their eyes at all the arguments we have,
Yeah, I honestly feel the same way. And I was having people on to talk. The only time I'm selective. I'm not going to say I don't, make drama videos, if you want to call them that. but they're usually when there's some kind of a personal attack or mistreatment of a person by another person. That's usually when I do it, to where it's not like this constant looking for arguments.
That hurts me too. That bothers me when I see people, because I do press stuff, all the time, and I see a lot of bullshit as well. And I think the people that actually work at Lucasfilm, a lot of them get treated like shit. They treat people like shit. It goes all ways, man. And there's good guys fighting there for us. There's fans in there. They just can't be extremely vocal about it on Twitter or whatnot. And it bothers me when people the fans get told off, because I'm a fan. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't like that at all.
I'm not even talking about Lucas. I'm talking about fans and other fans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Lucasfilm, whatever. They're a company. They're going to say stupid shit or shit we like, whatever the case is. That's whatever. I'm talking about when fans are fighting with other fans, or YouTubers are doing personal attacks against the other YouTubers. And I'm just that kind of guy that if someone's going to be shady, passive aggressive towards me, I'm going to come forward aggressive back. So
that's cool. I'm a martial artist, man. I believe in it. Yeah, let's do it.
But other than that, no, I'm just as big of a Star Wars fan as anybody else here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do want to talk about, and other things too. I want to expand to other nerdy things too. But I do want to talk about that. And the fighting is detrimental at points, but sometimes, to quote Frank Costanza, we need to air the grievances.
Yeah.
Hey,
when I hate it
actually
when they try to paint everybody with a broad brush. One person does something stupid, everyone's stupid. So it's like, they try to people don't want to talk about all the fundraisers Star Wars fans have done, and I'm not talking about any particular group in general. I was part of a group called liningup.net. We lined up for Star Wars since '99 for the Phantom Menace. Liningup.net has raised over $100,000 for the children, Starbright's Children's Foundation. We're not toxic. We have stupid debates, and sometimes we get into politics, talk about politics in line for Star Wars and get into some arguments. But at the end of the day, we're all family. We're all friends. We just want the betterment of the films, and we all have that in common, that we love franchises, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, whatever the fuck it is,
Well, since I got some guests now, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but Lunga has got his book premiere on Saturday. But then me and Bashti of the Grey Order are kind of light on Stream Junkies Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know if Matt, I don't know if you'd be available, or Lewis or Griffin
would
be on Stream Junkies. All we're gonna watch this week. It's a stream. It's like a book club, but for streaming shows. So what we're watching now is season 6 of Clone Wars, the last 2 episodes, and then the first episode of season 7. We're going to discuss on this Saturday night.
I'm down.
Let's do
I'm
it,
down.
man.
Okay, so that
Saturday
would be great.
night. Saturday night.
Plan.
Yeah.
All right. I'm down.
What time did you say?
8 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, cool. So that's 5 my time.
Yeah, we usually have a couple guests on. So I think this episode 1 comes out this Friday, hopefully. If not, it'll just be the last 2 episodes of season 6.
I'm down to do it, Matt. Where did Matt go?
No, I'm right
wake
here.
up.
I'm right here. I'm listening.
Bring that energy back, man.
I kind of blew my energy on everything before, Now I'm just kind of like laying here in like the afterglow of yelling for a few minutes, right?
Yeah.
He threw out his quota of what was the word? Tuck knuckles or fuck knuckles?
Don't repeat it, please.
Chuckle fucks, I think is what I said.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
campier. That was like a campier rant.
He comes out with all these terms. I mean, I'm like, sometimes am I talking to Matt or Kevin Smith? I have no freaking idea.
All things considered, I did steal that one from KS. So yeah,
you did. See, I don't even watch the dude.
Yeah, he does use chuckle fuck.
He does use chuckle fuck. Yeah.
I like twat muffin.
Oh my
twat
God.
Muffins are good. Twat waffles fun.
I'm kicking you in a second here. I'm still gonna hit safer advertisers after this and see what happens.
Sometimes,
Max, if you have to shut off the stream, man, don't stay on longer on account of me, because now that I know you, I'm gonna be coming on all the time. I have this code here.
Oh, thank God! Thank God! You can have him finally.
Matt, I've been telling Matt go live, and he doesn't fucking go live ever. And I want to go live.
Right.
I'm a vampire. I want to go live at night. There's a lot of vampires out there that don't get.
Yes, I am too.
Yeah. There's a lot of vampires out there that don't get any YouTube love. Everyone's going on during the day. What,
Oh yeah, you're right at home on Midnight Madness. I have the,
Yeah.
This is real Midnight Madness. At least Jarbo brought the madness tonight. I didn't bring it that much. So we're just over an hour. Plug your shows, say what you're working on, and we're going to end it because I like to keep the viewers wanting more. I'll definitely bring you back, Lewis, and I'll come on your show, whatever.
Yeah, man, I would love it.
And then Stream Junkies is really something positive content.
Stream Junkies.
That the Gray Order is really working hard at. And Lunga really put all in the hard work, getting a great cast for Stream Junkies. He made the intro. It's really good, positive content to get people involved in.
Nice.
And you look tired, Lunga.
He looks
It's been a
handsome.
long day. Long 3 days, but yeah.
So if I think I follow you on Twitter. We'll talk DMs the next few days to work it out.
Nerd Lecca is my Twitter.
Okay. All right. Anything? Got anyone have something to say, and then we're gonna end it.
No, man, this was a lot of fun.
I think I've said enough.
Yeah, I think you have to. I'll let you know about the monetization. You're still always welcome here. I'm just gonna have to.
You're just gonna restrict it like crazy.
I'm gonna put you in the
Are you
backstage.
getting
and then bring you
demonetized
back.
because of Jarbo?
It's happened before. I have a wide variety of guests here. I even have Bigot Puppets, and he's the one that gets me demonetized. I got bigots. I got rivets. I got all kinds of guests in my.
Oh shit! What did I walk into?
They're fun though. They're fun. They're fun.
I'll plug my shit. If y'all haven't seen it already yet, just follow Great Council. Search Great Council on YouTube. I got my channel there growing. Give me to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Social Blade says I should hit it in 2 months. I say let's beat that. So give me to 1,000 subs. I'm going to be streaming next Saturday on my channel for the release of my book from Oaklawn Comics. So check it out. Come support. Have a good time.
Could you put a link to your channel on the comments so I could just? I want to join right now, man. I want to be part of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All you guys.
I can't.
Matt. I'm actually unsubbing to Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Please.
Give me a second. And then Gray Order Discord. I've never been part of a Discord that's more popping than the Gray Order. He really puts a lot of behind the scenes time into making everyone feel like they're welcome. This doesn't happen on Discord. People, YouTubers, if it's not, they're not constantly getting paid. I'm not saying all YouTubers, but they don't really bother. But he's put in the hard work to make it a safe place for fandom with that Discord. I've never wanted to be part of a Discord till this. I was like, this is fun. So check that out too, Lewis and Matt.
Yeah, send over the links.
Wait, we get paid?
No.
I didn't know I could demand a stipend. Awesome.
I'm adding a link to Nerd Report. I don't know if I could do that here.
Yeah, you can.
In the private.
You know what?
There it is. It's in the private.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You could do / youtube.com/Nerd Report. So that'll work. And
go check out Lewis's channel.
Gun Dungeon. What's your channel?
Yeah, so my name is Griffin, and I'll be launching Gungan Dungeon very soon. I used to do videos on collecting, but I'm kind of rebranding things. So I'll be popping with some content very soon. Check out my old videos, though, if you want. Just search Gungan Dungeon.
And Griffin also is our graphic artist. He's done our designs for logos for the Gray Order and for my channel. Real talented guy, and we love having him.
Is that your logo right there?
Yeah. Griffin made that one.
That looks really good.
Man, you guys are making me work at the end of the show. There, I got to get his channel to link in it. I'm doing that. I'm bringing Matt's up too here.
I'm just doing my best Jesse impersonation.
All right. Well, thanks everyone. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No.
Oh no.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end it, and I might talk a little bit behind the scenes. But thanks for watching. There's more to come. More to come with the Gray Order. We are an active fan group, and we want to be more positive, not just hating on everything. But we still want to have the hard conversations too.
Positive but critical.
Yes. All right. So bye, everyone. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Griffin. Thanks, Daddy. Thanks, Lewis. Thanks, viewers. Bye.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
guys.